The Shakespeare players raise the curtain on another great work of the bard. Tony Shopper John, wearing her Shakespeare, quote, scarf is here today to talk about The Winter's Tale. I see the bear.
There is definitely a bear.
I don't know. I was telling you before we came on, I don't know this show.
Yeah, it's not one that everyone knows, so it's not produced that often. And it's funny, Evansville likes underproduced Shakespeare. So it's something we've really kind of made our wheelhouse. This summer, a couple summers ago, we did Cymbeline and they loved it. So this is one that we have deemed kind of crazy Shakespeare. So it's set in winter at the beginning, thus A Winter's Tale. And it starts out very serious, like one of the more serious Shakespeares, and then the bear decides to make an appearance. And once the bear makes an appearance, everything, we're in the land of comedy and spring and maypoles, and there's dancing and there's singing and there's a bear.
And
there's a bear.
Here's the maypole.
Oh, yeah, Gretchen must have taken that last night. That's lovely. And look, it's even a cameo by me filling in for one of the actors training on the maypole. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's silly fun and just a treat in the winter. You know, it's a treat for the winter.
How big is the cast?
The cast, there are 17 of us.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And a bear.
It's and a bear.
And a bear.
17 plus bear. But yeah, there are 17 of some of the hardest working actors in the community. It always warms my heart to think that there is such a market for community Shakespeare, and that they knock it out of the park every time. And I
think once you do it, everybody's intimidated by Shakespeare. I mean, when you have to read it, you don't. But once you hear it, when people speak it, then you go, oh, I know what they're talking about. I get that.
And we have a lot of kids who come out to see us, which is really awesome, but their ear gets tuned to it. It's funny, every time I start a Shakespeare rehearsal, I kind of take a deep sigh of contentment because I'm back in the language.
Sure.
Because it just feels so comfy and cozy once you're used to it. And our actors do a beautiful job of making it very accessible for a modern audience. Well, they're brilliant.
You said that this particular show, though, has some language that is not typical of Shakespeare.
Sure.
So maybe he wrote it, maybe he didn't.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that's kind of controversial in that you know, the authorship of it, but you know, just some different word order that kind of make us cross our eyes a little bit because we do a lot of Shakespeare, so we're like, that's not normal.
But it's good that you know that. I mean, you really have to be dialed in to know that. Sure. So when does the show go up and where will we be?
We open Friday, and gosh, I don't even know what day it is.
I think it's the 20.
Yeah,
27th.
Oh, here we go. The 27th, Friday the 27th, we open. It's Friday and Saturday night at 7:30, and then on Sunday we have a 2 o'clock matinee. It's at Stage 2 at 321 North Congress in the little black box there. We would love to see a big crowd out because we love it when you come out for strange and interesting Shakespeare.
Well, this is going to be strange and interesting Shakespeare for sure.
I promise you'll have a good time. That's what I'll promise. You'll have a good time.
Well, you know, if you haven't been in that venue, you're right, you're in the play.
You are.
You really are part of it.
You really are. And we love that about it. It's intimate. We really like the intimacy in there.
Now, in the summer, you do your Shakespeare outside.
Yes, this is the same group that does Shakespeare in the Park. So this is we kind of joke that our winter show kind of funds the summer show because the summer show, of course, is donations only. And then the summer donations fund the winter show. So the nice thing is, if you came out to the summer and we have a great crowd on summer, please come out to winter and give us a try.
Come see the bear this weekend. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Angie.
More Lifestyles right after this, and get you a Shakespeare scarf, too.